Alright, what's up? So today we're back with another video, and this is going to be all the best ways to get people down in UFC 5, and the vast majority of all the ways to get people down in UFC 5. I'll be running through basic takedowns, tougher takedowns, and not only that, I will also be, at the end of the video, I'll be showing some cheeky takedown counters that I doubt 1% of you even know. So if you want to be able to get a takedown off your opponent taking you down, or even a submission off your opponent trying to take you down, stay tuned till the end of the video and you'll be able to see them. So yeah, first of all, we're just going to start with the ankle pick. Obviously a great takedown. It's basically just a single leg, so LT and L2 on square or LT and X, but you have to do the single leg at a distance. So you need to do it like this. So yeah, you need to have good separation between you and your opponent. This is really good when people like to leave the pocket after throwing a combo, because your stamina will be low, harder to deny a takedown, and also they create the separation for you, so then you can shoot the takedown once they're at a distance. Then next we are just going to go with the normal takedowns, the single legs and the double leg turns that maybe some of you will not know. So here's the single leg turn, and this is the down one. That was down, and that was going to half guard. I'll show the single leg turn into side control. Now this will be up. As he's saying, that was up. That leaves it in side control. And now we will show the double leg down, which will leave us in half guard. Ben just accidentally denied that. It's hard to get off sometimes in practice. So yeah, double leg downwards. Beautiful. Leaves us into a half guard. And now double leg in the side control. And these are just all the regular kind of 4 takedowns that you need to know. If you don't know these, you're not getting a single opponent down. But now let's get into more complex ones, and ones that are really going to be able to get you the takedowns in UFC 5 and be able to get you dominating your opponents on the ground. So yeah, let's start with one that I really like doing. It actually speeds up your single leg. So if you don't want to just go for a normal single leg turn or anything, you can actually speed it up by putting a jab in front of it. And if your lead leg is also facing your opponent's lead leg, kind of bugs the animation a little bit and makes it that much harder for your opponent to deny. So let's do it. Jab, jab, single leg. Oh, I don't think Ben accidentally. There we go. We'll just walk him about. We'll sit him back down. We'll do it one more time. So yeah, jab, single leg, and it just kind of makes it that bit harder to deny if you are the opponent. Oh, we'll do it one more time. Jab, single leg. Accidentally denied it. All good. Jab, single leg. And there we go. It just speeds up to the animation and makes it much easier to take down your opponent. I believe it's because you get grapple advantage, and then that obviously leads to it being a harder takedown to denial. Let's get into another takedown. You can only do that with the single legs. You can't jab into a double leg, so do be aware of that. But it does work for both single leg into side control and single leg in the half guard. So now let's get into some turning cage takedowns. So this one, I believe a lot of you probably you know, I've seen a lot of people even at the higher levels wondering how to get and how to deny. So you want to do LT, and then you want to drag it back, and then you can either do up or down. So that's just the normal one at the back sitting. But if your opponent does attempt to deny the back drag, you can either flick up or down, and you can put them into side control. And the same way to deny it, you want to flick up or down depending on which one they go for. I'll show you the takedown this round now. If your opponent doesn't get the denial, it will just put you in side control. But if they do attempt to deny it, or it'll just put you in the back sitting. But if they do attempt to deny it, so once again, just L2 or LT, drag it backwards, and you can either go down, which is that one, and that's deny downwards, or if you want to go upwards, or let's do it here. So then I'm dragging back again, and then I flick upwards, and that leaves us in the, and that's the other animation, and that's the other way to get the takedown. Now that is really good and really useful to be able to get your opponents down. Another one I'm going to show you off here is ones off catch kicks, because you know you fight a lot of kickboxing in this game with Alex Pereira and all sorts, and Izzy being meta. So yeah, try and throw a teep here. Now you want to walk your opponent to the cage, and then you want to flick towards their back. You just didn't get the denial there. It's kind of hard to do in practice, but obviously a lot easier to do in real time or in fights. So keep me. So you want to go to the cage, and then you want to go towards their back, and that will give you a turning takedown from the back. or if you go for the other one, it will give you the other one. So yeah, keep me. So look, I'm going to go for the opposite direction, and that is also another turning takedown. We'll try and do it one more time towards the back just to show you what the animation should actually look like. So keep me. So I'm going to flick towards his back. It's quite hard to do, as I said, just kind of in practice at the moment, just because Ben is having to try and deny the takedown, but also not pre-deny the takedown. So we'll try it one more time. So I'm going to try and flick towards his back here. You just want to deny this, Ben. All good, but that's how you do it. You just want to walk your opponent towards the cage, and you want to flick down towards the back, or if you want to go for the other one, you can flick upwards. Now we're just going to kind of show how to double bail and pull guard, or double bail and go for a trip. So what you want to do here is go for a normal takedown, and then you want to cancel it. And you want to cancel it by, when you're going for the double leg, you want to press RT or R2, and it will leave you in this position. And you can either go for RB, which is R1, and square and triangle, or X and Y if you're on Xbox. And it will, if you go for the R1 and triangle, or RB and Y, it will leave you in this position here, and it will flip your opponent into top mount. And if I had done the one with X or square there, it would have actually left me in bottom full guard. And now what I want to show you is the trip, and I can do that with R1 and RB and A or B, and it'll do that. And yeah, and next round I'm also going to show you a trip from the defensive position there. If your opponent actually double bails you first, you can actually get a trip from that position, and it works really well. So yeah, let's get into it. So Ben, just double bail me and I'll show them. So it's just R1 and X or RB and A, so double bail me. And then I'm going to go for, as I said, just the RB and A, or RB and B in this circumstance, or in this situation. And yeah, I tripped him into half guard, so that's another takedown. You can just get takedowns from every position in this game. And now, last but not least, I will be showing you, you know, the money maker, the judo counters. So you can either get your opponent into a submission from this, or you can actually flip them and get your own takedown into side control. So what you want to do for this is normal takedown denial, which is LT and RT, or L1 and L2. L2 R2, my apologies. And then you want to hold either the left bumper for the submission, or you want to hold the right bumper as well as that for the takedown reversal. So go for the takedown, and look, judo throw into side control, and you're in a dominant position instantly. So this is really good if you're playing takedown spammers. So look at this. Now we're going to go for the submission counter, and now I'm holding the left bumper, and look, we get ourselves into a guillotine. You can go for the guillotine, and you can get a, you know, nasty submission on your opponent. So yeah, that's kind of you know, just what I wanted to have at the end of the video. I think it's something special, something that not many people know. So once again, that is going to be both triggers to deny the takedown, and then RB will get you the wrestling takedown counter, and if you want the submission counter, that'll be the left bumper. So yeah, if you have liked, a like would be appreciated, and if you haven't already subscribed, would be much recommended that you do so. Much appreciated to Ben Jammy for helping me out here as well. Check out his channel as well if you don't know. I think he's going to start uploading content, and he is the best Fight Night champion player in the world. Would have been the best undisputed, but the game's not the greatest. But yeah, appreciate his off for watching once again. Peace out.